Hike the Pacific Crest Trail. This is a sixth grade math project. A lot of fun for the students, and it should take about 2 to 3 weeks, depending on your students. So this is the slide deck that the students are going to see. There's also a slide deck for the teacher giving instructions for day 1, day 2, etc. And there is a rubric for easy grading, and then there's also a slide deck for printables. So you want to go over this with the students. They're going to learn facts about this famous trail. They're going to follow their progress on a map, keep track of their expenses, record the events of their hike in a journal, and they're going to solve problems that have to do with order of operations, inequalities, area and perimeter, number lines, plotting points, decimals, and expressions. So you want to go over this map with the students. This shows the trail. It's a walking trail, 2,650 miles long, and it starts at the Mexican border and continues all the way to the Canadian border. They can also hike it the other direction from Canada down to Mexico. And it goes through the states of California, Oregon, and Washington. And then you want to go through the students about how to be prepared. They have all saved $1,000 for their trip, so they're going to record this on an expense sheet. And then they're going to choose from a list of items, things that they're going to need for their hike. They can use a calculator to total up all of their purchases. Just remind the students that they need to make sure they have enough left over for emergencies. So different things are going to happen to them along the trail that they might need some extra money. They earn more money down the trail when they solve math problems. So depending on how many they get correct, that's how much money they have to buy more supplies. They're going to choose randomly from several different possible events that could happen to them. And they're going to read about what happens to them and then write about it in their journal. Now, the trail has been divided up into 8 different sections. So they're going to repeat the same steps in each section of the trail. So the first thing they're going to do when they enter a new section is they're going to mark their location on a map. They can use a sticker or a colored pencil, and they're going to choose their supplies. So on slide 8, there's a list of all the supplies, things that they can purchase, and the prices. They're going to enter these on their supply sheet. They're going to read about that section of the trail, and then they're going to enter their journal entry depending on what happens to them along the trail. So again, I've divided it into 8 different sections. So each section, it explains what the terrain is like, what the climate is. And here, if they start at the Mexican border, they're told it's the hottest section of the trail. They have to watch out for rattlesnakes. They're going to eventually be hiking up into the San Jacinto Mountains, and it just tells them some different things that might happen to them or things they can do along the trail. So section 2, 3, 4, etc. When they finish the trail, they get a little congratulations slide. So this is 6th grade project, Hike the Pacific Crest Trail.